Okay, so now we're going to write these three fractions in ascending order from smallest to biggest. In order to do that, the last video we talked about the denominator needs to be the same when we're adding and subtracting. That's what we want here. We want the denominators to be the same so then we can compare the numerators. Because a fraction really is kind of like part over whole, is pretty much what we're doing here. So what we want to do, the least common multiple, or the least common denominator, it's the same thing. We did the least common multiple for 8, 4, and 2. The least common multiple is 8. So we want to write each of these numbers with a denominator of 8. This already has a denominator of 8. How do we write 3/4 with a denominator of 8 and 1/2? Well, to get 8 here, we got to multiply by 2. But I can't just multiply the denominator by 2. I got to multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number. Why? Because any number over itself is 1, and when I multiply any number by 1, it's the same number. That's the reason why we got to multiply by the same number over the same number. So when we do this, we get 6 over 8. To get 8 here, we got to multiply by 4. Again, 4 over 4, which is 1. 1 times a half is still a half. It's going to look different, but it's equivalent. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So now what we have is this set is equivalent to 5 over 8. 3/4 is 6 over 8. And 1/2 is 4 over 8. So now we just write this from smallest to biggest. The denominator is the same, so you just look at the numerator. 4 out of 8 is smaller than 5 out of 8. And 5 out of 8 is smaller than 6 out of 8. So this is written in an ascending order, or if we want to write these answers, the smallest number is 1/2. The next smallest number is 3/4, and the largest of these fractions is 5/8. So this is actually the answer you would want to report or write down on your homework or the test. These are equivalent, but this is the answer that I'd be looking for.